So I made a video a couple of days ago about this teacher who has been suspended from his school due to misgendering a student. Now, at the time, I completely was on his side because he apologised immediately. He, in theory, didn't mean any harm by it. And now this! I don't know what to believe anymore. You know, as someone who is trans, I'm finding it hard to just live. So we're gonna hit play on this and watch it together because I have no clue. Let's full screen this. There you go. All right, are you ready? Because I am not. 3, 2, 1.
Are you saying that transgender is not a reality?
The fact that someone that they have always known as a girl decides to present herself as a boy is actually not a truth.
So in your eyes, it's not possible to be born in the wrong body?
No, we are born male and female, and we can't change that. Surgery can't change that. So, and actually, the kindest thing we can do in that...
Hang on, surgery can't change that? Hang on, who is this woman? Who are you? It just reminds me of the Big Brother. You remember Big Brother in the UK? Big Brother, and there was that girl on there. Who is she? Who is she? Who are you? Okay, firstly, alright. Firstly, gender is fluid. Gender is fluid. Now, the guy I'm guessing sat next to her in this video is that teacher who I backed up a couple of... So we'll remember this, just in case he turns around and says something stupid, because then I will nail him. Not in the bedroom. So, gender is fluid, okay? And the idea that we are strictly male and female... No. Sure, we get certain anatomy, but that doesn't define who we are inside. So, her knowledge on the subject already isn't brilliant, but she isn't, I'm guessing, a doctor or a scientist or anything. I don't know who she is. We're going to have to find this out as we go on, because right now, this is something that I'm just blown away by. Play.
That situation is to help the child with the gender identity disorder and usually a number of other comorbidities, help them to live in the body that they have and not force...
If they were homosexual, would you help them not to be homosexual?
Not force all the other...
Okay, hang on. So, not force? No one's forcing them to do anything. They are in complete control. If they're of age to be able to decide themselves that they want to transition, that is their choice. And if they regret it, they regret it. That's their own fault. But no one, absolutely fucking no one, is forcing anyone to transition. Okay? Right.
You answer that question.
Or we're dealing with transgenders.
No, but I'm asking that question.
Well, very often when we see people that are children that are identifying as homosexual, very often it's not good for them to live out in such a lifestyle.
So hang on, now she's freaking homophobic? Who are you? I don't know. Okay, I just sound like the Ring now. Look, okay. Hello, you. Hello, you. No, you know what? I'm going to talk to you after this. We're going to finish what you have to say.
It's not good for our children to be highly sexual. It's not good for our children
It's not for our children to be highly sexualized. Who's highly sexualizing your children? What is happening?
According to I'm finding this utterly abhorrent. Well, we'll get back to the show and back to 2017 and not medieval Britain in just a moment.
Okay. I bloody absolutely adore him. I absolutely adore him. Alright. Stop that. Okay. ITV House 55 was joined by Teacher Joshua Sutcliffe. Who was that guy? And I noticed he was completely silent during that. And Andrea, who are you? Andrea Williams of the Christian Legal Center. Oh, because the Christian Legal Center is the hotspot of transgender and sexuality knowledge. Andrea, hello! Hi, I'm Roxy from the Roxy Report. Listen to my podcast, it's brilliant. It'll probably go right over your head and you'll be just like, what? And your mind will be blown. But let's just sit down for a second, Andrea, and just say one thing. One thing and you're wrong. You're wrong. You're so abhorrent. That's a great word. You are abhorrent. There's no classification that defines you as a person, as a human being. If you had some form of brain cell, it would have fallen out years ago. Look, okay, I am of the mind that we choose who we want to be in our life, and we let no one tell us who we are and who we should be. If you are gay, you're gay. You live your life and you hopefully have a fucking brilliant one. If you're trans, you should not be put down and made to feel stupid by people like you who have not educated yourself. This is literally pissed me off. Okay? I am not going to stand by and watch someone like you who is presenting the idea that we all have to live in this strict rules setup that is just completely stupid and medieval, as Philip Schofield called it, and you have some form of influence on children. Good God, that's worrying. That is really worrying. You know that? That is really worrying. I don't know how to say this, but There's a part of me that read after I finished that podcast that I did about this teacher. And there, at the bottom, it actually did mention this woman. Now, but this is obviously before she went on this morning. And her statement is that gender dysphoria is a fad. Being transgender is a current fad. This is something that we only started doing last week, and, you know, it's like the yo-yo. After a couple of minutes, we're going to have lost interest. You know what? No. This is something that has been going on for years. Centuries, possibly. There is evidence and kind of talking about gender dysphoria and men dressing as women, and this kind of stuff going back years. And for you to sit there and say that it doesn't exist is taking back everything that we have been pushing towards. Because, you know, there is the right side of history and then there's the wrong side of history. Unfortunately, to you, you're on the wrong side. The human race is finally waking up and actually going, you know what? I'm tired of being the way that people are forcing me to be. And this is just stupid. Anyway, that's my opinion. I have no words. I'm not going to talk about religion. I may do that on the podcast. I don't know. I don't want to get religion involved in this because she didn't, amazingly. But it's just... wow. Wow. Anyway, thanks for watching. Comment down below your thoughts, but until next time, that's me. Out. Bye, guys.